So as you can see, I'm watching Adamthewoo, and this is a message for Adam. I know that he has talked about dieting, okay? Now, I'm a person that in my lifetime, I have lost quite a bit of weight, okay? The first time I did it, I lived here where I'm at now, and I did, it was on my Pigeon 1 channel. I actually videotaped the whole thing. I was at 257 pounds, and when I began videotaping, I got down to 220 pounds. I moved from 220 pounds eventually down to 157 pounds. I'm 6 foot. It's a true story. It's videotaped. If you go to Pigeon 1, Cole Spivey, you'll see the crazy documentary I made. That was, I guess the title was called Bulb, as in B-U-L-B. It has many messages. It's metaphorical about, it stands for baby unwanted, light banish. It talks a little bit about, it hints in a way about abortion, and it also talks about life and struggling and being on your own, divorce, and a bunch of other stuff. That went on in 2010-ish, 2011 to 2012, and then I moved to Maine. I was able to keep the weight off for about 6 years. That was from probably, from 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 4 years. I was able to, at that time, I'm going to try to finish, but that was 4 years. I was able to keep the weight off for 4 years. And then I started gaining weight in 2015.
He's fucking annoying.
Let me finish. I'm in the middle of one cut. Let me finish. 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 Okay. I'm going to have to go to finish this right here. All right. So I did it with not a tremendous amount of jogging. I did not do it with a lot of jogging. I did do some exercise. But I am going to reveal my secret of my diet. Now, what it boiled down to is I used to do a thing called the cabbage soup diet. And it's hard. With the cabbage soup diet, you get 1 or 2 pieces of cabbage. You put it in a bowl. You can mix it with corn. You can you're not supposed to use a lot of corn, but you can use corn, tomatoes, celery, any type of greens. You cut it up. Any type of greens. It can be green onions. It can be red onions. Green peppers. You can use green peppers. You can use jalapeno peppers if you want. Anything from the produce. You try not to use fruit. For 6 days, you can have that as much as you want. You will feel weak after a while, but you will drop weight. You want to walk a little bit. You could probably just do it on 30 minutes to an hour of walking a day. What you're doing on a treadmill, whatever, will work. Okay? That will work, okay? And you will lose weight immensely. It's very gassy. So I had to stop doing that. The cabbage soup diet is a medical diet. It's not safe to do, but it does work, and it is hard. Now, on the 7th day of the diet, you can eat as many bananas. Actually, with the cabbage soup diet, I think let me go back. It's on the 6th day, you can have 10 bananas. On the 7th day, you can eat whatever you want. On the 7th day, you can have whatever you want. You can do, whatever. You can eat as much as you want on that 7th day. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's just the cabbage soup.
Why does he keep saying bondage?
Okay? It's tough to do. That's the cabbage soup diet. I have done that before. It does create kind of a fasting effect in the body. It's mostly liquid, but you're dealing with a piece of cabbage, green peppers, green onions, white onions, it can be purple onions. You cut all this stuff up. We're talking about turnips. You can use green beans, okay? You can boil the green beans. You can boil other lettuce. Mostly you want to stick with just the cabbage soup, green beans, a little bit of corn. You can pour in stewed tomatoes, or you can get fresh tomatoes. You can use garden tomatoes. you're boiling up this like stew to drink, and it's very, very hard to do. But that's what you eat for 6 days, and you can have as much as you want of it, as long as you stick to just that cabbage soup. I usually get a big pan. I would go out and show you, but I would get overlapping dialogue, and it'd be like a Lanford Wilson play. You wouldn't be able to understand what was said, because she'll just go blah, 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 over all of it. I would use a big pan. I'm gonna use something like mine. Use a big pan, but it's tough to do. Now, here's another option, okay? Because losing weight mostly has to do with what you put in your mouth. Okay, I'll show you the pan that you can use for cabbage soup diet. And I'm only gonna be able to talk this stuff through. This right here, a pan like this. So you take the cabbage, you put 1 cabbage in there or 2 cabbage. You take bell pepper, green onions, purple onions, green pepper, white onions, any type of onion. You can also use broccoli, green beans, anything that you would find in the produce section that's a vegetable almost, okay? You put it in there, you boil it up. You can boil it. I think it takes like a few hours to actually boil.
She's getting on my nerves.
Right. That's one option. The second option, okay, now what's going to happen is over time you're going to start to feel weak, but you will get enough energy as you lose the weight to do a little bit of exercising. It's very hard to exercise on the cabbage soup diet. Now here's another option. To lose weight, another option is this. You go to Jason's Deli, and this is like a super salad place, or Jason's Deli. I don't know if they have Jason's Deli in Florida. They have it here in Texas. You can get 1 plate of Jason's Deli from the salad bar. They have everything there, okay? 1 giant plate a day. I did that on my second marriage, and I lost a total of 50 pounds throughout the summer over a period of about 3 months. I was able to jog on that. Now, I did go to health food places like Whole Foods, and I would get Thai noodles sometimes and some stuff from their salad bar. But I had like credit cards and stuff like that, and I was able to afford to do that. It's kind of expensive if you're going to go to Whole Foods or Central Market. It could cost a lot. Jason's Deli used to be $9 and something. Now it's $10, and you can use Deli points. I was going to say jelly points. Deli points on the app. That actually works. So you're having 1 plate of Jason's Deli a day. You can exercise on it relatively quite well. I could do like 6 miles. I could jog and walk 6 miles or sometimes 5 miles. I lost 50 pounds in 3 months. It's tough to do. I was able to keep that weight off for about 2 years. So I lost the weight during the first part of the divorce, 2013 to 2014. No, I'm sorry. That was my marriage. I'm sorry. That was my marriage. We were divorced in 2019. So I was able to keep the weight off from 2019 to 2020, or was it 2018? I believe we were divorced in 2019. This is my second divorce. So I went immediately on the Jason's Deli diet, and I'd have 1 plate of whatever I could handle of Jason's Deli. Just 1 plate. And then I would go off with my day. I'd have sometimes those vitamin waters and things like that. I think that was from 2019, 2020. Then from 2020 to 2021, I started to put the weight back on because I met a cook. What's up? But anyway, I wanted to share that information because those are 2 things that have worked for me to lose weight. It's called the cabbage soup diet, which that does work, but it's tough. It makes you feel weak. That's what this is. You don't have to stay on the cabbage soup diet for too long. What it does is it builds discipline. And it does shrink your stomach to a certain degree, and you're only having almost kind of like soup or cabbage soup. The other one is the Jason's Deli diet, which is 1 plate of Jason's Deli a day. that'll also help you lose weight. Okay, just wanted to throw that out there.